It would be hard to summarize the career of country bluegrass artist John Hartford in just a few choice words. Not only was he a multi-Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, but also a dynamic fiddle and banjo player who wrote one of the most recognizable songs in music history, "Gentle on My Mind." John Hartford was an entertainer in the truest sense of the word. A collection of his original compositions have been compiled into a book that shows his true musical genius. Katie Hartford Hogue, John's daughter, helped pull it all together, and we welcome you here. Thank you for being with us today.
For having me, Leland.
So this is a very cool book, and again, on the inside here, it's a collection where you kind of get the sheet music there.
You do, you do. So Dad was a prolific creator. I think anybody who followed his career would know that. And he left an archive, a massive archive of music and writing and research. And one of the things we found were journals. Apparently he had learned how to write music and was writing fiddle music out of his head into these journals. Amassed 68 journals in his lifetime, thousands of fiddle tunes. He loved the fiddle. And so we found these journals and we thought, this needs to be out. This needs to be where people can find it, and we decided to do this book.
How did this idea come about?
So I had been talking with one of Dad's former bandmates, Matt Combs, who is a fiddler here in town, and we had been tossing around ideas of what to do. And we also joined in with Greg Reich, who is the director of the Center for Popular Music at MTSU, and we decided that what we were going to do is take what we felt like were the best of the tunes that most represented Dad, put them in a book, surround it with narratives, stories, quotes. Dad's artwork is in the book. It's all just a big book of his creativity and the people that he influenced.
So for you, I'm assuming this had to be just a great labor of love.
You know, it really was. It really was. I felt very bonded with Dad during this process. And just as I went through the journals and looked at his creative process, I learned more about him, and then I felt a greater kinship with him than I'd even had before. Just seeing just the amount of work and the time and the detail he put into it was really very special.
All right, so as you've gone through this, I'm sure you've recalled many memories of your dad. For you, what's the fondest memory that you have?
So the fondest memory I have is actually not in the book, but it's very, very special to me. Back in the 70s, when cassette tapes were brand new, remember that? I think they're coming back now. Dad bought my brother and I tape recorders for Christmas, and we just thought that was the coolest thing ever. So one day, Dad had come to the house, and we were sitting around the table, and we were acting out the funny pages on a tape recorder. I still have that tape.
Awesome.
I still have it. So that was a very good day.
All right, so some folks who have may have seen your name pop up may have noticed that there's a little different spelling in John's name and your name. Quickly, tell me about that.
So as a teenager, that was my act of rebellion. The family name has no T in it. My grandparents, my great-grandparents. But back when Dad was getting started in his career, and Chet Atkins, I believe, was producing him, Chet said, you know, you need to put that T in there because people are going to put it in anyway, and it's going to sound better. And so he put the T in his name, and it stuck for Dad. But the rest of us, no. No T.
Awesome. Well, great for being with us, and thank you so very much. John Hartford's mammoth collection of fiddle tunes is on sale now. There will be a panel discussion on his legacy during the Americana Festival coming up Friday. That's at 9:30 at the Westin in the Gulch. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Leland.